In today's episode of The Tenant, I'm in the western suburbs of Mumbai, not very far from the international airport. Our tenant today is a stock market influencer, an influencer whose words tend to get certain stocks very excited. How does he make his housing decisions? And how does he use his apartment? Let's find out.
Okay. Hi, sir.
Hi Raghav.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me in your apartment.
Pleasure, sir. Pleasure.
So what's the space about? This looks like a spacious...
Yeah, so basically the house is 1400 square feet.
Okay.
It's a 3 BHK.
Okay. So this is one of the bedrooms, right?
Yeah, you can see.
So would this be the smallest bedroom, the biggest room, or somewhere in between?
So there are 2 bedrooms, identical space.
Okay.
And we have 1 master bedroom.
So where does Raghav spend most of his time?
I spend most of my time in my own room. You can say my bed. That is where I spend,
Okay.
Yeah.
And who spends time in the living room and dining room?
My parents.
So this is one of the bedrooms. This would be the kitchen, right?
Yeah. This is the kitchen.
So kitchen, I'm guessing you don't spend too much of your time because today's most stock market people, I see that they spend most of the time only in front of the monitors.
Correct. Absolutely.
Okay. So what are the key triggers in deciding on this place?
I was I had only 2 thoughts in mind: having a spacious house and a well furnished house.
Okay.
So those two, this house completed those 2 criteria. Rest 99% of the decision I left it upon my parents.
Yeah, furnishing clearly is a very well furnished house by most landlords that I've seen in Mumbai.
Yeah, I can definitely say one thing, that I think this is the most well furnished house in Vileparla East.
So Raghav, since you said most of the decision making for this house was by your parents.
Yeah.
Are they there at home? Can you meet them?
Yes, absolutely. Please.
Namaste.
Vishal.
Hello.
Hello. So Raghav was mentioning that most of the decision making for this apartment selection was done by both of you all.
Yes.
So what are the 2 or 3 key reasons to take this sort of a place, this building, this locality?
First key reason was that I had shortlisted 3 flats, out of which the Vastu of this flat was the best. And the second reason was totally furnished. I didn't want to furnish a flat which I'm not going to own. And thirdly, I think we got a very good deal.
Okay. Was this during COVID or?
Yeah, it was in July 2021.
So I see a pretty spacious balcony.
Yeah.
Are there balconies in every bedroom?
Yeah, so all the bedrooms in the house are having balconies.
And does the balcony get used quite a bit, or it's something not used too much by you?
Sometimes I think balconies are not used by me, to be honest, because I don't get much time.
So this was the master bedroom.
Yeah.
And the third bedroom, I'm guessing, is your den.
Yeah.
So this is where Raghav spends 99% of his time.
Yeah.
So this is the bathroom. Okay. So how did Raghav become a stock market influencer? It's an abused word now. A lot of people claim to be, but since you started your journey quite some time back, how did it happen?
Well, I think it was to be honest, it was kind of a 24/7 effort, put in for a lot of months. I tried to figure out, what works, the best for the audience, how the traction is getting created, what are the posts they like, what do they want, and what is the value addition I can do, what someone else is not doing across the Twitter fraternity.
So they often used to say about India's Warren Buffett was Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, who passed away a few days back.
Yeah.
What's the one wisdom you took from him?
I think the one wisdom which I personally, took for real from Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala is कि एकदम बिंदास रहने का.
Okay, that's investment philosophy, but to make money in the markets requires you to always be up to date with information.
Absolutely.
What are the sources of information for Raghav? Where does he get his information news?
So basically, of course, surfing through the important sites like Money Control, Screener, BSE announcements. And I think the real core work which happens, for investment is connecting on ground, with the dealers, suppliers, the companies.
And you have a lot of people reaching out to you for asking you, Raghav, tell us your next big stock pick or trading pick.
I mean, yeah, with God's grace, people definitely, they ask, where's the action? Yeah.
So just off the top of your head, how many people would be reaching out to you every month or every quarter?
I mean, till date from Twitter, I think thousands of people have reached out to me. Okay.
Do you respond to all of them?
You won't believe it, I have actually responded, I think, to 99% of them.
What's the one stock that I should look to buy for the next 5 years, according to you?
Next 5 years?
Or next 3 years, so whichever is the strongest bet for you.
It's quite subjective because I have a list of at least 15 to 20 stocks. But if you're really talking about 5 years, and I think there's this micro cap which is an evaluation. It's called Brooks Lab.
So Raghav, I see the bull there.
Yeah.
That's common. I won't say it's uncommon, but the uncommon part is the tiger there. What's the tiger for?
Everyone in my circle, and even on Twitter, I am kind of known by nickname Tiger.
Okay.
And
why tiger?
It was basically you have to be agile. Equities is all about being agile and fast.
Why don't we go upstairs
Yeah.
to the terrace and continue the conversation from there?
Sure, definitely, please.
So this is the terrace.
Yeah.
Do you use this a lot, or it's not used too much?
I don't get much time, to come on the terrace.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we spoke about the apartment.
Yeah.
It's clearly very spacious, well furnished as well. How much has this apartment cost you in rent?
So the 3 BHK, 1400 square feet, it has, we pay a rent of around 70,000.
70,000. Okay. Are there any things in this deal you don't like?
I think this is the best, rented house we could have got in full of Ville Parla East. I think only thing is, I think the surroundings a little bit, but there are a few things in life which you have to.
It's a compromise.
Yeah, compromise.
This area is very close to the second busiest airport in India, Mumbai airport.
Correct.
Are the noises of the flights a big disturbance for you?
No, the noise of the flights don't disturb at all. But I think sometimes, as I think we can hear, the trains sometimes, a little bit.
For a stock market person, is purchasing a house even a decision? Or do you guys just believe that whatever money you earn, put it back in the stock market?
I'm a firm believer that one should be definitely owning a house at least. One shouldn't be living on rent.
You will look to buy a house?
110% if one day I have good amount of my portfolio reaches a particular sum.
At what stage, at what number in terms of portfolio valuation will you think that I want to buy a house in Mumbai?
If it's necessary, that I really want to shift out, then it would be 20 crores. Or else once we are 50 to 100 crores.
So Raghav Chaudhary performs very well in the next 2 years. He'll buy a flat in the next 2 years, if not in the next 10 years.
I can't wait for 10 years, I think.
Okay. This has been an interesting chat, Raghav, with you. These are new professions that have emerged, stock market influencers. So it was good to get your perspective as to how you view the market, how you operate, as well as how you stay in the house. And of course, the key part about stock market, do they even want to buy a house?
Correct.
So thank you for your time. And
Pleasure.
hopefully next time when I meet you, there's a new house where you bought through your portfolio stocks.
Definitely, with God's grace.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So this is the Raghav rapid fire for you.
Okay.
Especially I think I've curated few questions
Okay.
on real estate, your field.
Okay.
Which one is the the best real estate company in current times according to you?
DLF and Oberoi,
Oh, DLF and Oberoi. The giants.
the giants.
Which is the company which you would call the disruptor in today's time?
Lodha,
Lodha. Okay. And the third one, which is the company to watch out for?
Rustamji.
Rustamji. Okay. The listing there, I think, filed for the listing on bosses as well.
BRHP.
That's interesting. And which is the company, a listed company, which you think eye should be kept on?
Potential transformation, if they handle matters well, Hubtown.
That's interesting.
Time for the report card. First up, this is a very spacious apartment by Mumbai standards. Even in terms of furnishing, this is top of the range. Connectivity, the road connectivity over here is pretty strong. Even the railway connectivity through the station is very nearby. On surrounding, that's what this place clearly lacks, both in terms of a narrow approach road to the surrounding to the gentry. So all in all, in case if you're a family that's of 4 to 6 people that needs a large apartment, needs proximity to the western suburbs, is not too fussy about amenities, this is a sort of project and location that can be considered.